What's going on, everybody? This is Durell with your motivational moment. Today, I'm going to talk about burning the box. And what I mean by that is you want to don't let people pigeonhole you into a box of a certain way, or a certain way you should be, or a certain way you should think, a certain way you should dress, a certain way you should act. Don't let people box you in, right? Don't let people get you in a corner. There was something, and I referenced that to Pharrell, who I'm a hip-hop head, so I'm going to reference Pharrell here. Pharrell was working with Jay-Z on the Black Album, and they were working on this track, and Pharrell kept screaming, "Don't put me in a corner." So he was saying that he really wanted to be creative and be free in what he was doing, and he kept saying that, and I was like, man, that kind of resonated with me, because you don't want people to pigeonhole you. Don't let people think you should do something just one way and do one thing and be one way. Like, for the longest time, people thought that music from the South was just crunk music, which is club music, just for snapping and dance and all that stuff. But now we have some really good music coming out of the South, and I'll let y'all talk about that in the comments. But the next part is, you want to think outside the box, be outside the norm, right? Don't always go for what what we call socially accepted, right? You don't want to just go for that just because that's what's going on in the everyday world. If it don't fit you, then it don't fit you, and you need to do what fits you, do what makes you comfortable. The third part is be different and be bold in it. That alone can stand by itself. One person I know for sure that does that. He has no idea I'm going to say this, but my brother is really good at that. My brother is he's very bold in some of the things that he does. As far as fashion goes, he's very bold in that. And some things I could not pull off, he wears it and it fits him. And he's bold in that, and that's what he rides with. That's what he rocks with. So be bold in it. And be different, and be okay with that, right? And that's the topic for today, man. Burn the box. Don't let anybody put you in a corner. Don't let anybody make you think you have to be some specific way and you have to do it because that's how everybody else is doing it. There is no cookie cutter thing for the way you should live, for the way you should act, for the way you should think. We are all made in one image, but we also have our own brain. We also have our own way of thinking. There's more than one way to skin a cat, so they say. Right, so again, that's today's topic, man. Burn the box. So this is Durell with your motivation of the moment. As always, man, act in love, do the right thing because it needs to be done. Y'all take care.